Welcome to New York City, a place where culture, food, and entertainment are unlike anywhere else in the world. A place beloved by single assignees and assignees with families alike. Now, there's no way we're going to be able to completely cover the largest and arguably most diverse city in the United States, but we'll still be able to give a high-level overview of why 8 million people choose to call this city home. There are a few areas that are quite popular with IOR assignees in the New York metro area. We're mostly going to cover Manhattan, but we'll also speak to a few places outside of the island. For singles and young assignees, many of them decide on an apartment in the East Village. The birthplace of punk rock hasn't lost all of its cool to gentrification quite yet, and it's loaded with speakeasies, dives, and record stores. A neighborhood that has seen quite a bit of popularity recently has been Hell's Kitchen, with a thriving LGBT scene and one of the top flea markets in the city. Those looking for a bit more upscale vibe can look to the Upper West Side. There are plenty of small local businesses and restaurants turned cultural institutions. This is a great option for families and has access to fantastic parks. Now, the Upper East Side is not only a place for gossip girls and socialites, but it's also a great spot for assignees with families. The area is stocked with world-class museums, access to Central Park, and great schools, both public and private. We would be remiss not to mention that many families choose to live in Brooklyn or the nearby suburbs of the city, and there are quite a few great options. Just north you'll find Westchester, which offers great parks, schools, and is easily accessible to Manhattan by commuter rail. The northeastern suburbs in Connecticut offer a luxurious lifestyle nearby to the city. And last but certainly not least, look west to New Jersey, offering plenty of family-friendly cities like Hoboken and Montclair. In a place where driving is certainly not recommended, and you can also miss quite a bit traveling by subway, be sure to explore your neighborhood by foot. The average New Yorker walks anywhere from 2 to 5 miles each day. It's not only one of the best ways to get around, but it's the best way to get acquainted with your neighborhood. Find your favorite coffee shop, park, and of course your favorite bagel stop, but also look for the treasures that make your neighborhood unique. Elevated trails like the High Line on the west side, incredible street art in Bushwick and Brooklyn, they all await for you to discover. Despite being a concrete jungle, it's quite easy to disappear in nature. We all know Central Park for its bike trails and sprawling lawns, but head to the north side of the park to find a number of hiking trails leading through the woods and even a few hidden waterfalls. Another one of our favorites is taking the ferry to Governor's Island. This 172-acre island in the middle of New York Harbor is great for biking, gardens, lawn games, and bonfires. Thanks for choosing IOR Global Services. Wherever you decide to live in New York City, we're here to make your relocation seamless.